daily manifestation reminder that you haven't got to worry about your emotions. So someone just said to me in a coaching session, like, if I'm feeling a bit flat, I'm having a bit of a bad day and I'm feeling a bit like, is that going to affect my manifestation? The answer is no. It's not your emotions that are manifesting. And I know this from my own experience. I've had times where I felt actually depressed, but my assumption still remained that I always get what I want and I'm getting what I want and I got what I want. It's your assumptions, your inner conviction. So I could be crying, but still assuming that I always get what I want and I'll still get what I want. Just because I'm crying doesn't change that assumption. For some people you might have an assumption that, if I cry, if I get upset, I don't get what I want. Don't have that assumption. Don't have that assumption, okay? But all we're doing is changing our thinking, breaking those patterns, those habitual patterns that we're so used to thinking, and changing them to rebuild a new habitual pattern of thinking favorable thoughts. So when people say, oh, I'm tired, I'm fed up of affirming, and you're affirming anyway. You're always affirming. Affirming is thinking. You're always thinking. All you're doing is thinking better thoughts than what you were before. That's all you're doing. You've got nothing to lose by changing your thinking. And I say this all the time for people that get frustrated with, I'm so frustrated with affirming, but you're affirming anyway. So you may as well affirm something good rather than everything on autopilot. And the reason it probably feels more difficult is because there's probably resistance when you're affirming something that's opposing to what you believe and assume to be true already. So of course there's going to be resistance, but resistance is a good thing, because if there's resistance, that means something is happening in your brain. So you keep going, you're going to rewire that beautiful brain of yours, and you're going to get exactly what you want, because you're going to have the best assumptions, the best belief system, and you are going to show up and be the version of you that has that life that you want, whether it's the relationship, the money, the health, the friendships, the career, whatever it is that you want. You can have that, and you will have that. Create better assumptions and persist in them, even if you're having a bad day. Okay,